The Hunt is a Danish film starring Mads Mikkelsen, Thomas Bo Larsen and Annika Wedderkopp and is directed by Thomas Vinterberg. Mikkelsen is front and centre of the film, starring as Lucas, a kindergarten teacher who's loved by the kids and the staff. In his personal life, he's divorced to his wife, but things are really looking up with his new girlfriend and the fact that he's regaining custody of his teenage son. Unfortunately, one of the kids in the kindergarten has some very irresponsible older brothers whom, shall we say, cloud her judgment and cause her imagination to run wild. She tells one of the kindergarten staff something about Lucas, to which the staff can only take as a sexual abuse report. Lucas, whom we as the audience know is innocent, has his life turned upside down, and the film becomes a study of betrayal of trust, being in way over your head, as well as being one of the greatest foreign films I have seen recently. This movie was amazing. It's exactly what good filmmaking should be all about, and it's always such a great feeling to come out of a film feeling such strong and pure emotions, whether it be happy, sad, excited, angry, or just generally fulfilled. That there is the definition of art, in my opinion, and that's exactly what The Hunt is. It's a work of art without being pretentious or inaccessible, and I'd consider it a genuinely important film to watch. It is some good shit, guys. The simplistic storyline works in its favour because there are so many underlying themes here. It never drags out or becomes stagnant or boring because it's just sort of scene after scene of real character emotions presented to us, and you really cannot help but feel pure sympathy, nervousness and fear for Mikkelsen's character. He's just such a nice guy caught up in this big misunderstanding.
Lukas, jeg kender min lille pige, og hun lyver ikke, og det har hun aldrig nogensinde gjort. Så hvorfor skulle hun lyve nu? Ja, det ved jeg ikke hvorfor. Men det gør hun altså. Lukas, hvor sagde det er jo, jeg har ikke været din datter. Det ved du også godt, jeg ikke har, ikke? Tror du på, hvad jeg siger, eller tror du ikke på det? Jeg ved ikke. Theo, jeg har ikke været din datter. Tror du for helvede, det er ikke på? Jeg ved det ikke, Lukas. Jeg ved det ikke. Theo.
Hvad sker der her? Hvad laver han her? Han skal da ikke være her.
Nej, det skal han nok ikke.
Lukas, du skal gå nu.
Vil du være sød og svare, hvad har jeg gjort?
Forsvind ud herfra.
Hvad er det, du forestiller dig, der er sket? Må jeg få et svar på det? Hvad har hun fortalt dig?
Ved du hvad? Ud! Jeg gider ikke sidde her og diskutere med dig. Forsvind herfra!
The way the sexual molestation rumor is spread feels totally realistic, and it's not always characters immediately believing that Lucas is a pedophile. It all feels quite realistic all the way through, despite Lucas finding himself in some truly grim situations of the kind of town folk and acquaintances just completely turning against him.
Og værsgo, fru. Rigtig glædelig jul.
Tak i lige måde, Per.
Tak. Dog, jeg skal have 2 koteletter. Vi har ikke nogen koteletter. Og måske jeg mener de der svinekoteletter. Du kan ikke få noget her. Jeg har ret til at købe ind her. Du skal gå nu. Smut med dig. Jeg vil gerne have 2 koteletter.
Mikkelsen gives the best performance that I've ever seen from him, and he has had some great roles such as Casino Royale, the Hannibal TV series, which I never really got into, and even that smaller indie film Charlie Countryman. I'm not exactly familiar with any of the other actors in the film, but Lucas's best friend is played by Thomas Bo Larsen, and the little girl in the film is played by Annika Wedderkopp, and they are both brilliant. The Hunt is at times very difficult to watch because, as I said, Lucas gets himself into some truly grim situations, and there's so many points where you're just wondering how on earth he's going to get out of this predicament he is caught up in and how it could possibly end well. But don't worry, the ending isn't ultra depressing. The ending itself leaves much room for interpretation, and the way I interpret it is that Lucas's life may well never quite be the same again from this point. But I thoroughly enjoyed The Hunt. It is highly, highly recommended. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I have noticed that over the last week or so I have gotten a few new subs, only about 1 or 2, but that's hugely appreciated. And if you're new here, feel free to click subscribe and keep up with my film reviews, and I'm thinking of doing some other sort of videos on this channel, like vlogs, top 10s and that kind of thing. So yeah, comment below, let me know anything you want, and that's it for me. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.